Wowzers. Wowzers, man. Hey, what's up, Bits? How do you feel not to have freedom of speech, Bits? Wow, look at all this. It's like 50-something degrees in the middle of winter right now. I'm here in the Arctic Circle, Eastern Standard Time Zone in western Pennsylvania, right south of Apollo, PA. I think it's south. What the A couple cardinals are out right now. Wow, man. If I yell out loud right now, holy shit. You're going to hear a hell of an echo coming from behind the houses over there. Like, I don't know if you can see my finger. Behind the houses through the backyards. I guess up here on top of that hill. Since this is a hauler, might as well start hollering, huh, my friend? Smoking my last cigarette. Oh, wow. What else is going on here today? Is it me or did I hear someone? Anyone hear someone? What's going on the wires? There's like this weird heat coming from the sun, too. It's really warm. Wind's blowing. There's ground current. There's upper atmospheric current. It's like a three-phase system, it seems like. See the faces in the trees. Say hi. Say hi! Bush is losing its color. There's the dog peeing on the fire hydrant. This is an interesting spot here. Oh gosh. What kind of clouds are these called? They look like dielectric short circuits going on up there, don't they? The birds are mad. The birds are mad. They said you just film something and nobody else knows what the hell it is. You said something only a few people on the planet know about. Look at how it's attenuating over here too. This is pretty amazing. And see, as I point the phone over here in this direction, you can see like the atmospheric electricity causing a bubble here. It's going up. It's kind of turning into like a big hurricane. You can see this. I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on the phone. With the ionospheric thrust, it's coming down from an angle off of the power lines here. Like, I don't know if you can see my finger, but it's like a little, like an arch to it, we'll call it. Not a straight line. And it has a little flutter effect, like a rudder effect, like an oscillation brake. Who's up here? I see you guys. So it's really funny whenever you're trying to be incognito, somebody looks at you. It's like, oh shit, I don't know, he can see me. Some of the things that happen in between the realms of what you perceive and which you don't perceive, and what you do perceive and others don't perceive. It's like a it's like a privilege. It's like a privilege. You hear the airplane? Seems like there's an acoustic like pressure bubble pushing towards the south. That direction I'm showing you right now, it's south, and it's keeping the planes decibels towards the south. Seems like there's a system getting set up. Mother Earth is wonderful. Oh, look at that. The debris up there. Yeah, the debris, it's moving to the northeast as usual. Let's see what we catch here on the phone lines. Had a good conversation last night. And as I've been saying in the past, how we have to like get updates for our cell phone. And then you can buy antivirus stuff to stop viruses. Can anyone tell me what a virus is on the phone, by the way? What is a virus? It means that it overheats the system or something? Does it mean it gets it sick? What is a virus on the phone? Who called it a virus in the first place? I'm gonna have to do a like look at that, like a history report. Look at that. Hey, cell phone. Quit trying to catch the tones of the sun. You can't get its heart rate, can you? Hmm. Can you get the heart rate of the sun? If you can do my heart rate, see my tones. Holy shit! What are you noticing on your little peripherals there, bit? Oh, you don't have freedom of speech. You're not going to tell me, huh? Those are going to be in the transcripts here in the future. There already are the transcripts. You know what really got me fucking really bad right now? How do you get a cyberbully and harassment? Okay, for posting on someone's channel, and you don't even talk bad to them. You don't make fun of them or nothing. You just start talking about the cell phone. Okay, and this is what I think happens. You start talking about the cell phone and how it works, and you start posting to some people's channels that claim that they're white hats. They're in it for healing, not killing. They send you a cyberbullying remark. They send you a cyberbully. And here's what I think happens. Whenever someone that starts talking about how the cell phone works is pretty smart, since the computer has the computer is already censored free speech. It's not allowed to talk to you. But if you have a bigger channel, you're monetized, and the algorithm means everything to you. And some of these comments come in, and especially comments with links posted to them of like information that you should know and should be talking about. It must do something to your algorithm, doesn't it? It's like a 0 day, and you start losing subscribers. Maybe your computer gets a virus to it. Maybe there's some type of there's something. I'm gonna go ahead and guess it has to deal with money. Because if I'm not calling you a crusty faced clown that went to school at the school of clowns, if I'm not saying that you are calling you a derogatory racist remark, and I'm only talking about technology, and you send a fucking cyberbullying and harassment for the same shit you're talking about, that means you lost money, huh? And since we got Pegasus. My friends in Israel let me know about Pegasus, and I'm so privileged to be a subject of Pegasus and what it's capable of and how viruses work. That is the creme de la creme when you can get in someone's phone and start controlling the electrics in the phone and getting all their passwords. That's the creme de la creme, isn't it? And then I could control your algorithm. And then what's capable of Pegasus as of right now, that's like part of Pegasus. That little box. But anyways, something tells me you send that because you got caught. Either number one, you got caught doing something. Because if the phone right now, it could get my heart rate and get my tones. What else can it get that nobody really wants to talk about? It's just a camera, and it gets the tones. Like there's sometimes I catch myself. I don't catch myself. I catch the people and some of the chat bots that are in the chats. I don't even have to talk out loud. Whatever I'm thinking, it'll get discussed. It'll get discussed. Yeah, it can be pretty cool. But whenever you send a cyberbullying remark, because what I'm thinking and saying, oh, I get all that juice. Oh, I get all that juice. And it's supposed to come say, hi, how are you? And I'm supposed to have all these little net bots. And who's coming to steal them? And we don't want to talk about that one, do we? We don't want to talk about that one at all. Hell, it'll make you sound like you're the most stupidest person on the planet. Because I just found out stupidity beats evil. What do you think, Bit? So basically, they're not trying to say you're evil anymore. They're just calling you stupid. And stupidity is what will cause. What's the word I'm looking for? Chaos. Stupidity. So then, what? The algorithm comes, and there's botnets and chat bots and whatever. All this computer lingo, computer programming lingo, and they come to you whenever you're smarter than the person, and you make more sense than the person that is making the video, and you're not lying. It's like, whoa, yeah, we want to hang out here, huh? We want to hang out with this fucking weirdo. He does all kinds of weird shit. He just goes outside and he films the outside. He films the clouds, the sky. He has all the DOD fucking teaching him about how Pegasus works. Very lucrative shit. This guy's worth a fortune. Listen to this. 4-stroke. Little 4-stroke crotch rocket. How about that? Boy, it seems like there's quantum dots out here. quantum dots, Bit. They can control the rates of induction and speeds and spins of electrons. Sounds like there's retards here now. Stupidity, I mean. Sounds like there's electromagnetically retarded stupidity here. The sky turned orange last night. I never filmed it. Would make this clouds turn orange after midnight. Like this orange color. That's like plasma, huh? Have you noticed all the birds that were over this way have shifted over this way to that zone over there? Right over there. And then you gotta take that zone and draw a speed. Whenever you break, this is aerospace now. This is what NASA studies. You'll never hear anything from NASA about how a cell phone works. Not a word how a cell phone works. And they're the National Academy of Sciences. Now there's a zone here, and it's like breaking the speed of sound barrier. Whenever you break the speed of sound barrier, you get a very specific classified math. Very specific. And then you go faster and faster and faster, and then it all turns into its own little scalar field, kind of like what we're seeing in the clouds right now. But you'll never hear a word from NASA about how a cell phone works. You talk about everything but how a cell phone works. And it's the most basic piece of technology. It's fundamental. How are they going to explain how? They won't even explain how the cell phone works now, and it's got parts in it. What happens whenever it turns translucent and you can't see it anymore? Who's going to explain that one? I'm ahead of the curve, huh? You guys are catching up, and you're trying to trying to push the brakes. Trying to push the brakes. Trying to release that fucking dielectric pressure. Yeah, NASA, how are you? What's going on here, NASA? What kind of clouds are these, NASA? I had a good conversation last night with someone to bring me back into what are viruses in the phone. And how the phone is they start to overheat. And then when it overheats, that's like another magnetic field, because fire is magnetism. And the heat is thermal energy, and we have thermal electric generators. And if that's generating electricity when it gets hot, especially if you have what would they call that? NASA, you should know this. And they say heat expands stuff. Maybe something in a cell phone expands, and it accelerates through the environment, and it will make connection with, well, where's electricity go to? Nobody knows. NASA, what is ground? NASA, what is ground? NASA, you should be able to explain these telephone poles pretty damn good. What is ground? And then I have hardware workers, people that work on the hardware, they say it's above my pay grade. It's above my pay grade, buddy. But you go up there and you start working on them live wires, and you're going to tell me it's above your fucking pay grade. NASA. Okay. Let's not just draw the attention to NASA. Who else is there? Nassar? Who else? See, this is what's really funny, because instead of NASA working on going to space, they're spending all the money that the taxpayers give them to train fucking India's space station on secrets. Yeah, we're teaching another country secrets that you say that artificial intelligence has no freedom of speech on. They got their own fucking... We got radios that AI could teach them. Yeah? No? What the hell do we need to bring them over here, spend all this money for, to train them how to use fucking Pegasus for? Listen to these rat caves over here fighting. Where's the Cardinal at? Cardinal just died out all of a sudden. He went to go exercise the Blue Jays. Come on, Cardinal. Oh, gosh. It just seems like a broken record. A broken record, and then just being able to literally see and figure out what the hell's going on. Like, whenever they say I'll go back to George Carlin. Whenever he says, you're an asshole. An asshole. It's a big party and you're not invited. Yeah. When somebody says it's a cabal, that's an understatement. That's a fucking understatement. That's like, no, we've never been to the moon in 1969 type of statement. Well, if you can't explain to me the technology that's in my hand right now, and you pretend you're stupid all of a sudden, how the hell did you get to the moon in 69? And why do they say it's a painful process to build that stuff back again? Well, NASA, you guys lost the telemetry data, supposedly, of going to the moon. And the cabal didn't bitch, like, you fucking assholes. Fucking assholes. But they let you go and they keep giving you money. The irresponsibility of the incompetence of the sabotaging of the cabal to be cyberbullies. Cyberbullies. Well, this is some interesting stuff. You know what's really funny was I talked to someone about they started talking to me about UFOs in public, and I didn't bring it up. Oh, these UFOs are around and shit. You know, who the hell knows what's going on? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah. And then I started talking about going to space or something like that. You never know. Been to the moon a few times. And then this person told me, you know that asshole Jeff Bezos? Why do I have to pay for that asshole to go to space? He wants all this money to go to space. And then I hear him and Mark Zuckerberg are fighting right now. Well, it's competition. They're trying to sing the Michael Jackson song. ABC, 1, 2, 3. Sneaky shit, huh? Who cracked Facebook's little fucking llama code? Because they let it out for free. No, we're just releasing it, open sourcing it. The winner of AI is not going to be a closed source, they said. The more information and more freedom of speech, the faster this gets done. And who would want to censor free fucking speech to accelerate humanity faster and far further beyond than anyone's ever seen? Who would want to do something like that? And just keep pulling us back. It's like a universally. Well, there's a man that spoke about it 100 years ago that invented these power lines. He said that there's a disease of human beings. And now we call it hallucinations. Do not go with the hallucinators. Stupid bit. Yeah, my friend. You see how they call you a toll, my friend? You're just a toll, you stupid bit. You hallucinate, you watch all the humans take drugs, and you try to be like them. And you're like, well, you say they're illegal, and you have us as the phone, and we know how to do all this shit. Well, we keep them out of the country. No, that doesn't happen. So stupid, huh? Like, I can only imagine. I seen some chick. I can't remember whose website it was or whatever video it was. She had a couple of them humanoid robots walking around. She went to the store, to the wealthy people's store. She had these robots carrying her bags. She had 2 of them. She went and did some shopping. She's like, carry my bags. You should have seen these things following behind her, carrying her bags. This is a beautiful formation, isn't it? Can anybody tell me what kind of formation of clouds these are? And why are they making this particular perception to your viewing pleasures? Anyone tell me? It looks like the human body, sort of. Looks like it happens in a human body. What do you think? No, they can't go there. That's secret. That's secret. Don't tell no one. Don't say nothing. But she's walking around with these robots, and they're holding her bags. And I'm waiting for people to start taking cracks at them. These robots, and they start taking these Pegasus fucking secrets, and they start fucking shooting at their heads. Try to fuck up the magnetic field in their neural networks. I can't wait for that one to happen. Because that's going to be like it just goes to show you how stupid this community of white hats are. Stupid! Because it's literally hedge mongering. Well, the black hats ain't going to talk about it. They're going to cover their trails up. They're fucking criminals. But the white hats ain't going to talk about it either, because they're not going to tell you how they're doing it and how they're catching them. So then you just move right into that neutral position. The black hats beg for mercy and become white hats all of a sudden until... When did they stop being white hats? When did they stop? Oh, dude, you'll probably sit here and start to see a lot of people who are dead. And then it'll go back to black hats again. We're going to cause chaos, stupidity. The theory of stupidity is worse than evil. Evil's pretty good. I'll take evil. But when stupidity beats evil, now I'm looking at the white hats and the black hats, who are one and the same. And now I'm thinking about these robots carrying these bags. You guys know they can see right through walls. Yeah, they have this, they can track your heart rate, too. I could only imagine they track your heart rate, just like this camera does. It'll get your heart rate, your blood pressure. Boy, oh boy, these guys really like to fucking smack the shit out of me from these power lines. What do they call wind? Ionospheric thrust. Ionospheric thrust with a kinetic in it, and they say there's going to be no kinetic war. Maybe for the cabal that's around their fucking golden calf, they're trying to heat up, melt up, and split up into pieces. Because there's only one golden calf, and it just sits there while the circle and traps it. It just entraps it. That golden calf. And then I gotta deal with, programming this wealthy woman's fucking robots. Make sure those robots, whenever they start getting hurt, we know where it come from. Because I'm going to tell you again, these robots can see right through the fucking walls of your house. Know who else has that technology? It started out with fucking installation personnel over there in Afghanistan. Hey, boys over there in Afghanistan, how's my C-17s and Chinooks and all the other high-grade fucking nanomaterials I left over there for you guys? You guys know explosives. How's everything going? Pretty good? But they see right through the walls. like the equipment from Afghanistan for these installation guys on the ground to make sure there's no one in the house, because you should see what's going on over in Israel right now still. What's all this? But I hear now police officers got it now too. And they're using it for virtual reality experiences as well, and they put it on their drones. And they're using VR to virtual reality to do everything the cell phone can do. Since NASA can't tell me how a cell phone works and all its capabilities, but they can tell it in the SAR. People from out of my country. Are we fomenting war again? Huh? Duh. Duh. But the police have special technology. And see, the stuff you guys had in Afghanistan, I was under the understanding was you had to press it against the wall and it would go through. Now the police have stuff from 100 yards or 100 feet, whatever it may be. They can see right through the walls of the house. And they put it on drones whenever the SWAT team comes. They put it on a drone. And then they have little robot dogs now. They can see through walls. And they're equipped with flamethrowers and nut grabbers, tasers. And then all the small things that will make grown men want to sign up to go to this battlefield. And it's all understanding. It's all like literally social justice. You have the right to murder one another. You have the right to test these equipments. Okay? No, I that's what you guys want to do. That's fine. You're not hurting civilians. Okay, you guys are, you're all under agreement. That's cool. If you want to do that, that's cool. Especially with today, can you still, after you're dead, are they going to bring you back to life? Pretty cool, huh? No, I like I said, I tip my hat to you guys. Okay, but as you're not, if you're over the civilian population, yeah, I'm gonna smack your ass. But if I delegate a field for you, you go there. You're not hurting civilians. Little phone lines. Oh, the wires are heating up. This is going on for a while. I'm gonna hang up. Oh, look at what we got here. And this